morning, everyone. Just arrived in Pongo. So today is National Singapore Day, August 9th, 2024. It's very festive. So I went from Sengkang to Punggol, taking a pay-per-use bike. It's called Any Wheel. So it's fun. It's $1 per 30 minutes. And while I was taking a bike, I had three different main thoughts. And coincidentally, they start with the letter M. So first is moving to different direction. That's the first M. So right now, after the realization of not having any job, or job ending in a few minutes, or sorry, in a few weeks, our tendency as a person is to look at different perspectives from different people around us. And I'm really distracted by the view. Take a look at this. So I just want to relax a little bit. Put my laptop here. So yeah, moving in different directions, and your thoughts are trying to decipher what people think in their angle. For example, my manager, my peers, my teammates. So they all have different perspective on what is happening and what has happened, and it's just a good thing to have, because even though you might say you're overthinking, you're actually becoming less sensitive and becoming more of a, how did you say, more of a very stronger person, in a way that you'll be critical about yourself and seeing yourself as imperfect, and find room for improvement. And I think that is the most important part in our age, in today's world. You have to keep growing. So I talked to a friend about this other concept called concrescence. It's a terminology popularized by a guy named I forgot his name, but he's a biologist, and he basically said that concrescence is like, it's not science, strictly science, but it's more of some growth that is still that is happening in every species. Like for us humans, or for even like for us, like humans, we have a baseline and we build on top of it each time. And for us developers, for example, we have existing tools, and we build on top of those existing tools to create new tools to make our lives easier. So that's just the natural way things are. Concrescence is a big word, but anyway, I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about earlier, which is moving to different directions. So just like the concrescence concept, a plant or a leaf or the branches of a tree, they grow in different directions. They can expand and explore different spaces in our realm. So they are considered matter. They're considered existing. And so just like everyone, just like all of us, we have to grow and not be suffocated by things that are keeping us from growing. And a side note, just a side note here, very personal. My mom felt the same thing when he was in a relationship with my father. That's why that's one of the things she mentioned, that she wanted to find her own space, grow, because under my father's watch, she wasn't growing. She wasn't getting to where she wanted. And it was the 80s, and women are valued higher at that stage because they have careers. They become well educated at that time. Anyway, let's not get into that conversation. I'm gonna mention the second M, which is mock-ups. So just while I was thinking about going here, right, I was thinking of I asked ChatGPT with one hand, right? I was holding the wheel, and on my right hand, I caught my phone and opened up ChatGPT and I asked, what are the prompts I can use to create mock-ups in this platform in ChatGPT, and it just spitted. It just generated a list of things that you can actually say, and it's very generic. I cannot emphasize how simple this technology is. AI is just so easy to use, and it is going to benefit us in the long run. It is going to be the concrescence that will, it will promote the concrescence concept of us easily growing, harnessing what is within us, the power, the energy that we even cannot see, right? The wind, solar power, and I'm still trying to recall the name of that biologist who introduced the concept concrescence. But he's basically saying, right, everything you see here on Earth, because we have labeled everything so much easily. So there are ants here. See a few ants. It's black ants, so I don't think it will bite me, but anyway, the concrescence part with that biologist, he mentioned that everything we see, all the buildings, all the infrastructure, everything we do, we should consider them as nature. Even the airplanes, all the technological advances, we are all part of nature. If that's the thing, then I might go to, so the mock-ups, right? You can just ask ChatGPT to tell you, hey, create a landing page, a mock-up for a landing page, and it will automatically do it for you. I haven't tried it. I'm gonna try it in a while. Just keep doing what you have to do, like growing and creating mock-ups for your apps. So it's very important to visualize things you do every day. I cannot emphasize it more, man. Like if you're planning to do a solo project or project for someone, and the person cannot even visualize it, but they can visualize it in their own minds, but they cannot really see it, then the person needs to create some mock-ups, or you volunteer or ask you to create a mock-ups for him or her, so that it will be easier for everyone to visualize the dream, the ambition, the growth that you want to see, right? So this project, whatever it is you're planning, is very important. Just keep going at it. Then and then after you create the mockups, right, it will serve as the guide and let you uh, move forward. And that's the best thing, you know. Every day, just wake up. It's around 8:20 a.m. and uh, Philippine Standard Time, or also Singapore Standard Time, and we just want to spend a little bit of time to also wind down and relax. Not relax, but more of think of the other things, you know. Shit. The third M I'm supposed to talk about is Magellan. Alright, so this thing, right, I'm very curious about Magellan because his full name is like Ferdinand Magellan. He's a Spanish conqueror who discovered the Philippines with his cruise ship, and they basically introduced Catholicism to the Philippines, and it spurred the growth of influence, Hispanic influence to the Philippines, and taught the Philippines the delicacies, the decadence, how to act and become a civilized country. And we've learned and grown, and also we were suffocated by them for 300 years. So we have different types of mentalities. I would say they are more of inferiority complex that we have developed during their invasion, or I would say during their settlement here in the Philippines. So I'm not in the Philippines right now, and I'm in Singapore. Yeah, it's very nice here, man. So I love this country. It's a National Singapore Holiday Day, and it's always the 9th of August. And I wish you all a happy Singapore Day. I think it's their 59th birthday of independence. Just like myself, I'll be independent in a few weeks, bro. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually for the best for everyone. I can still share a lot of my thoughts. But what's more important right now is we keep growing. Those are the 3 M's I just mentioned. Moving in different directions is our tendency to overthink after, or a person's tendency to move in different places without any direction. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing to do some searching and brainstorming what are the possibilities and things you still can achieve. It's good to have it moving in different directions. Second is the mock-ups, so make sure to use mock-ups when you're creating a project. And the third is Magellan. Magellan is my man. He's a good guy. He got killed by Lapu-Lapu, but I think I'm moving towards his persona. You know, I'm interested to know more about his persona because he is Hispanic, man. I'm also Hispanic. I have a Spanish blood, and our roots can be traced all the way back to Spain. So anything you feel about your ethnicity, you have to also question it. Like, where did you come from? Which part of the world did you really originate? Where are your descendants or ascendants? I think it's the descendants. Where did they settle at the very beginning? And how were you able to survive? How is your bloodline able to survive, right? Like maybe your dad was, or your parents or your grandparents or their grandparents and the grandparents of their grandparents, they are like, they might have settled in a very luscious, or I would say a thriving community where everyone is helping each other. You know, that's why you're still here. You're still here. You have to thank your descendants. You have to thank your ancestors for this opportunity for you to be alive. Anyway, let's go back to the grind. So yeah, I'll be posting more of this type of content if by some reason Google makes this video up to their algo, and I mean their algo basically consider it a valuable advice, I mean video that can give advice to younger people, then I'll just continue posting these things. Right now I'm still in recovery stage, moving in different directions, going to create some mock-ups and research about Magellan. See you guys later.